I'm not a great athlete. I can't jump high. I can't run fast. I'm not particularly strong. I'm like your neighbor, okay? Really. All throughout life, I was the last kid picked for PE. It was awful. You had the two team captains, they're choosing teams. I was always the last one. The last one always said the same thing. Oh, got to get Ruben again. I was on the bench for kickball. I mean, I didn't even know they had a bench in kickball, all right? But I had a dream. I surrounded myself with people that believed in me, people that kept me in the game long enough to learn some skills, and then I used those skills to reach the dream. And it's something anybody can do. I was born in Argentina. My dad was a chemical engineer with Exxon. We moved to the States when I was 6 years old. We were in Queens, New York for a couple of years, and most of my life in Houston. Argentina, everybody speaks Spanish. They eat a lot of beef, play a lot of soccer, right? Now you know everything there is to know about Argentina. All of a sudden, I'm in Queens, New York. I didn't speak English. And I learned I love to read adventure books. I just love to read adventure books. And I had them in English and Spanish. I had a tutor. We put it all together, and one day started speaking English. But you know, I was the kid in school that was different, right? The kid that didn't speak English. I was had different customs, and so I was the target. Everybody picks on the one that's different, and so I got picked on a lot, especially in middle school. So much in middle school that by high school I was a loner. Okay, I didn't talk to people because I got in trouble when I talked to people. So I just became a loner. And I started thinking, maybe there's something wrong with me, right? I started believing that. I'd played soccer all my life, but I wasn't a great soccer player. I mean, it was okay, but I'm a slowpoke, so I was still on the bench. But after hanging out with Steve for a while, I found out Houston Baptist University had a NCAA Division I soccer team, and I tried out for the team, and I made the team. It was like overnight jock. It was so exciting. A couple of weeks into the season, coach says, come to my office, got to talk to you. Close the door, sit down. Obviously, you had an incredible day on tryout a couple of weeks ago because you're really not that good. He said, you're too slow, man. You're holding us back. The new rule around here is you get to play only if we're winning by 2 goals because you're a threat to our own team. That's what he said. Yeah, he was a real motivator. But I was on that team for 3 years. And now when I'm 21 years old, I'm sitting on the bench. This is what the games are like, sitting on the bench. We score a goal. I get excited. You know, they score another goal. I get to play. Other team scores. Got to sit down. That was it. 5 minutes a game. Right? But I was on the team. And that was important to me. And around that time, the Olympics roll around again. 1984 Sarajevo Winter Olympic Games. And I'm watching them on TV. And I see this little guy. It's about 5'1". He must have been 110 pounds soaking wet. This kid wins the gold medal in figure skating, Scott Hamilton. Now, when I saw Scott Hamilton, everything changed. I said to myself, if that little guy can win, I can at least play. I'm going to be in the next Olympics no matter what. It's a done deal. I just have to find a sport. Does that make sense? I mean, I've been playing soccer all my life. I'm only good enough to be a bench warmer, but I'm going to be in the Olympics in 4 years? Well, all I can tell you is I believed. For the first time in my life, I believed. I had the desire before, right? But I never had the belief. Now I had the belief. Belief will get you going. Desire will keep you going. If you want it badly enough, ain't nothing going to make you quit, right? So you got to have them both. What are the chances someone like me can make it to the Olympics even one time? Wasn't a great athlete. Didn't get started until I was 21. Living hot and humid Houston, I go pick the luge. I mean, you might think it's a 1 in a million. Well, it was inevitable because I had the dream. I surrounded myself with winners. I listened to coach and I refused to quit. Focus on the dream. Focus on the dream. What's the chances you're going to have a great year this year? It's not 1 in a million. It's inevitable. Just focus on the dream. Focus on why you got in the first time. If somebody like me can go to the Olympics, you guys can do anything. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.